especially when they're like 7 feet tall. Good evening, everyone. Today is Tuesday, July 1st, 2025, and this is the Cottonwood Heights City Council business meeting. My name is Mike Wickers, and I'm the mayor of Cottonwood Heights. We're going to begin our meeting tonight with a Pledge of Allegiance, and I have asked our Community and Economic Development Director, Mike Johnson, to lead us in that effort. Thank you, Mike. And I'm just going to take a quick second and let Mike Johnson know this will be his last meeting with the Cottonwood Heights City Council within his official capacity. And we are really going to miss him. And so we wish him the best of luck. He's going to be working out at the airport. So if you miss your flight, go see him and yell at him, do something. But he has been with our city since he was an intern. How many years ago, Mike? 14 years ago. And he has left a big footprint, and we are going to really miss him. So I just wanted to let him know that. So. He passed his talking limit in our working session. So. I yeah, exactly. Item 3 on our agenda is a citizen comment period. This is the opportunity for people to come up and give their opinion. If you haven't filled out a speaker comment card, please do so and hand it to a staff member, and they can get it to me. We ask that you speak into the microphone so your comments can be recorded. Please give your name and avoid insulting language. To the council's here to listen, but we also don't engage in back and forth discussions during this time. If you do have questions, staff will respond to you within a few business days. The first comment card I have for this evening is from Maggie Mills. Hi, Maggie.
Hi, how are y'all doing?
Good.
Okay, so we're halfway through summer reading, but it's not too late to register. I'm sorry, Maggie Mills, Whitmore Library. Sorry. We're halfway through. It's not too late to sign up and still finish and get your prizes and so on for summer reading. So if you haven't done so, you still have time. Just a few things that are coming up this month. We have a lot going on. There's a puppet show next Friday, the 11th at 11. There's a blood drive next Monday, 1 to 7. Then there's a 5-week program starting on the 12th called Staying Connected with Your Teen. And that one is designed to help caregivers understand their teen and learn about development, communication, involvement, anger management, and so on, and just need to register online to participate in that. Also, there's a Localscapes on creating your ideal Utah yard on Tuesday, the 15th at 7. So just a lot going on. Thank you.
Thanks, Maggie. Appreciate your updates as always. Okay, the next comment I have is from Chris Harding. Hi, Chris.
Hello, Mayor, council members. I know you said not to talk about anything offensive. I apologize. I'm here to talk about property taxes. So we're trying to make the rounds to different cities and make it less offensive. You're going to be getting our notice evaluation here in the next week or so. Could I pass out a?
Yes.
On the blue side, we're trying to tell people who can get the word out to their constituents to sign up for our electronic notifications. We don't send spam. In fact, we really don't send anything except our electronic version of our notice evaluation. What our notice evaluation is this is the annual statement that the county puts out telling you what's going on with your property taxes, what the different entities, whether it's a city, a school district, the mosquito abatement district, the county, what they're doing with the taxes. Right now, there's only so much we can put on a piece of paper front and back. The idea is that this electronic version, take for instance like a school district. If they need a couple more school buses, they're going to give the teachers a raise. Maybe they're going to hire some new counselors. You can click on the school district. It would take you to their website, and they're going to be able to get first crack at telling their story, why they're trying to raise property taxes, what the need is. That way the citizens can kind of get a little information up front before they go to the truth and taxation meeting. Nobody likes paying property taxes, but it's even worse when you don't understand it and when you don't know what it is you're paying for. Also, we're trying to tell people what we're doing for the appeals process. At the county, we try and do the best we can, but sometimes we do not get your valuations of your properties correct, and you need to file an appeal that will come through our office. Up until now, it's just gone into the county black hole. You submit your appeal and you wait. Sometimes it's weeks, sometimes it's months for us to notify you that it's moved along or that you're getting placed with a hearing officer and here's the date of your hearing. If you've ever ordered, we're calling it the pizza tracker. If you've ever ordered like a Domino's pizza, you put your order in, it says, hey, we've received your order. Now we're making your pizza. Now it's in the oven. Now it's on its way to your house. You kind of get that updated status. We're trying to follow something similar to that so you can see that your appeals with our office or with the assessor, that it's moving in a timely fashion, and to give you a point of contact that you can reach out to if it's taking too long. And as it moves from one phase to the next, we're going to send you a text message or an email notification to let you know that. And then just lastly, on the white side of that card, again, we try and do our best at the county, but sometimes you guys might notice something that's a little concerning. If you see something related to fraud, waste, or abuse, please scan that QR code, give us a referral to our tip hotline. We investigate that all the time. We had a county employee at a rec center, somebody for one reason or another realized that this person was writing off their own child care expenses at the county facility. They gave us a tip. We investigated that, and that person was disciplined. It works. So if you see something, say something, and that's all I have. Thank you so much for this time.
Great. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. I bet you wish that people understood the truth and taxation process better in the city, county, right? Well, thank you for coming. Appreciate it. The next comment card I have is for Randall Prazen.
Good evening.
Hi.
Hello, Mr. Mayor, council folk. I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Randy Prazen. I am running for District 3 here in this upcoming election. I just wanted to say thank you for all of the hard work that you do. I had the opportunity to sign up to run, and I'm very excited that I have the opportunity to potentially be of service to the community. I know the hard work that you all do for this beautiful place, and I'd like to be a part of that as well. I've spent a long time working with individuals with disabilities in my past, and so being of service is just something that I do in my nature. I've had the opportunity to meet with Tiffany and City Manager Gerber, who have been very welcoming and very kind based on the policies that you've all put in place to greet oncoming folk. And I really appreciate it. I'm here if you ever have any questions for me, or if there are any committees that you're interested in looking for people to appoint for service, I'm the guy. So thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. Okay. Any other comments we need to submit online or anything?
We had one come into the recorder's email instead of the normal process, so that's getting sent out to you now, but that came in this morning about form-based code, so you'll see that.
Great. I know we got it. We had from Audrey gave us some good reading material that we looked at So great. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close the citizen comment period and move on to the legislative action items that we have on our agenda. We'll begin with item 4.1, consideration of ordinance 445, amending code section 2.20.120 concerning campaign finance disclosure requirements. We had the opportunity to discuss this item a little bit earlier in our work session. Are there any other questions or comments from the council? Not, I'll entertain a motion to approve ordinance 445, amending code section 2.20.120 concerning campaign finance disclosure requirements.
I'll make the motion to approve ordinance 445.
I'll second.
We have a motion to approve from Councilmember Newell and a second from Councilmember Holton. Final comments. Call for the vote. Councilmember Holton,
Yes.
Councilmember Highland,
Yes.
Councilmember Newell,
Yes.
Councilmember Burrell,
Yes.
and I will vote yes. Item 4.2, consideration of ordinance 446, approving the Water Vista Way annexation. We also had the opportunity to discuss this item in our work session. Any other questions or comments from the council? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve ordinance 446, approving the Water Vista Way annexation.
I will motion to approve ordinance 446, approving the Water Vista Way annexation. And there was a question earlier about whether or not the public hearing had been closed. Just as a formality, let's state that that public hearing has been closed so that we can proceed with this vote.
I apologize. I actually needed to say something. So I'm going to actually, before we move on with the motion, let me just say, so item 4.2, we opened a public hearing on this annexation on May 20th and have continued to keep the hearing open since then. Before the council goes ahead to vote on this, are there any other additional public comments concerning this proposed annexation? If not, I will go ahead and close the public hearing on this item and start over with a new motion to approve ordinance 446, approving the Water Vista Way annexation.
I am excited and thrilled that we're finally at the point where I can put forth a motion to approve ordinance 446 to approve the Water Vista Way annexation.
I'll second that.
We have a motion to approve from Councilmember Highland and a second from Councilmember Burrell. Final comments? I'll just say thank you to Councilmember Highland for all of the hard work she's done. And I'll go ahead and call for the vote. Councilmember Highland,
Yes.
Councilmember Newell,
Yes.
Councilmember Burrell.
Yes.
Councilmember Holton,
Yeah.
and I will vote yes. Item 4.3, consideration of resolution 2025-48, approving performance contracts for the 2025 Butlerville Days. We also discussed this item earlier. Any other questions or comments from the council? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve resolution 2025-48, approving performance contracts for the 2025 Butlerville Days.
I'll motion to approve.
I'll second that.
Motion to approve from Councilmember Burrell and a second from Councilmember Highland. Final comments. Call for the vote. Councilmember Newell,
Yes.
Councilmember Burrell.
Yes.
Councilmember Holton,
Yes.
Councilmember Highland,
Yes.
and I will vote yes. Item 4.4, consideration of resolution 2025-49, awarding a retiring police officer his badge and approving his purchase of a police firearm. We also discussed this item earlier. Any other questions or comments from the council?
I would like to make the comment that Assistant Chief Paul Brenneman has been of such great value to me and to the city. I have many times interacted with him on various initiatives, and I feel so thankful for his service and who he is as a person. And as he heads into retirement, I'm just really wishing him and he and his family all the best. And so unless there's any other comments, I will motion that we approve Resolution 2025-49.
I'll second.
With motion to approve from Councilmember Burrell and a second from Councilmember Newell. Final comments. I would just echo Councilmember Burrell's comments as well. Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. Councilmember Burrell,
Yes.
Councilmember Holton,
Yes.
Councilmember Highland,
Yes.
Councilmember Newell,
Yes.
and I will vote yes.
Chief, don't be getting any ideas. Chief,
I'm in my
turn
prime.
that microphone off over there.
Did you hear him? He's in his prime. Yeah, there you go. Item 4.5, consideration of resolution 2025-50, approving an interlocal agreement with Salt Lake County for corridor preservation funding. We also discussed this item earlier. Any other questions or comments from the council? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve resolution 2025-50, approving an interlocal agreement with Salt Lake County for corridor preservation funding.
A motion to approve resolution 2025-50.
I'll second.
Motion to approve from Councilmember Holton and a second from Councilmember Highland. Final comments? Call for the vote. Councilmember Holton,
Yes.
Councilmember Highland,
Yes.
Councilmember Newell,
Yes.
Councilmember Burrell.
Yes.
And I will vote yes. Item 4.6, consideration of resolution 2025-51, approving an updated affordable housing plan. We also discussed this item earlier. Any other questions or comments from the council?
Just that we're thrilled that Mike Johnson's got us through this process before he exits. So thank you, Mike, for all that work and helping us be compliant.
Follow up with attaboy on that was as well. Thank you so very much. And I'll make the motion to approve resolution 2025-51.
I'll second.
We have a motion to approve from Councilmember Newell and a second from Councilmember Burrell. Final comments? Call for the vote. Councilmember Highland,
Yes.
Councilmember Newell,
Yes.
Councilmember Burrell.
Yes.
Councilmember Holton,
Yes.
and I will vote yes. Item 4.7, consideration of resolution 2025-52, admitting the city of Holiday as a member of the Central Wasatch Commission. We also discussed this item earlier. Any other questions or comments from the council?
Well, of course, with the CWC, I'm thankful that we are giving it another year and also that Holiday is joining in. And so I will motion that we advance, oh golly, it went out of resolution, what is the number? Sorry, 2025-52.
52. 52.
I'll second that.
We have a motion to approve from Councilmember Burrell and a second from Councilmember Highland. Final comments? Call for the vote. Councilmember Newell,
Yes.
Councilmember Burrell.
Yes.
Councilmember Holton,
Yes.
Councilmember Highland,
Yes.
and I will vote yes. Item 4.8, consideration of resolution 2025-53, approving an appointment to the Arts Council. We also discussed this item earlier. Anything you'd like to add, Jared?
No, we're just excited for another member.
Okay. Anyway, any other questions or comments from the council? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve resolution 2025-53, approving an appointment to the Arts Council.
Prior to making that motion, I have a quick question. How many more vacancies do we have there on the Arts Council?
I'll have to count and get back to you.
I think there's one or
I
two.
think there's one or two. I think this one's limited to 12
Yeah,
total.
I think there's one or two. So
I can
I'm
tell you.
for-
there's-
Okay, well, I just want to make sure that I'm gonna go based on one after this. I just wanted to implore any of our residents that are interested in participating in not just this council, but other councils in the city and to participate as a resident. It is a phenomenal opportunity to be engaged with the city and the work that's going on here. So, but right now, I'm gonna make the resolution or make the motion that we approve resolution 2025-53.
I will second that motion.
A motion to approve from Councilmember Newell and a second from Councilmember Holton. Final comments. Call for the vote. Councilmember Burrell,
Yes.
Councilmember Holton,
Yes.
Councilmember Highland,
Yes.
Councilmember Newell,
Yes.
and I will vote yes.
The answer is 3, I think.
3 still available.
Yeah, we had somebody, I think, drop off just.
Oh,
too,
yes,
so.
yeah, we did. Okay, folks. Calling all interested parties.
Okay, moving on to item 5 on our agenda. Item 5.1, approval of the minutes for the city council work session and business meeting for June 17th. Could I get a motion to approve the consent calendar?
A motion to approve the consent calendar.
I'll second.
A motion to approve and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And finally, could I get a motion to adjourn our business meeting?
A motion to adjourn our business meeting.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye.